Valhalla's main protagonist, Eivor, is a Norse Viking raider. So, very early in the game, you get to experience Norway. You understand the difficulty of living in this beautiful place, where there is a lot of space to row and lots of war happening. Early in the game, Eivor will leave Norway with their people for the rolling hills of England, where there are farmland and opportunity. One of the things you will do when arriving in England is building a settlement for your people that serves as your base. So, the settlement is a big new feature of the game that is at the center of the game's quests and the center of the decisions you make. You can grow and customize your settlement by recruiting new clan members and building upgradable structures such as barracks, blacksmith, and tattoo parlor. To gain resources to grow your settlement, you need to go on raids and attack other settlements. Similarly, your settlement can be raided at any time by other people in the world. At your settlement, you can engage in a variety of gameplay elements, consulting your war chief, fishing, and drinking contests. You can also explore romance options for Eivor, including same sex relations. The first thing that you will notice while playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla is the combat feels more weighty, fast paced, and responsive, thanks to fluid animations. The new combat system is more brutal than ever to showcase the visceral newness and viciousness of warfare during the 9th century. Watching Eivor bash, dismember, and decapitate their foes is astonishing. Like Odyssey, Valhalla has both ranged and melee abilities, and you can assign up to 8 abilities at once. Dive of the Valkyries, Russian Bash, Kick of Tyre, and Poison Strike are some of the abilities present in the game. There are many weapons available for you to use, including axes, spears, longswords, and flails. Every weapon has its unique finishing move. Eivor can even snatch and use an enemy's weapon to execute finishers. But one of the coolest things is that you can dual wield any weapon. So you can dual wield 2 axes, 2 swords, even 2 shields if you want. So the system is quite flexible. There are also a skill to swap weapon hands while dual wielding. Additionally, Valhalla's combat system lets you stomp and stun enemies, set traps, and throw weapons lying in the ground for insta-kills. The social stealth concept from earlier Assassin's Creed games is back, meaning you can blend into crowds to avoid detection. According to Julien Laferriere, the producer on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, social stealth is back because you are a Viking in hostile territory. It makes sense that you cannot always fight your way through. Sometimes you have to blend in. So in Valhalla, you can manually toggle your hood to blend into a crowd and go unnoticed. Valhalla features the biggest enemy variety ever seen in an Assassin's Creed game. Enemies in Valhalla are more advanced with improved AI, better animations, and powerful abilities like dual wielding, throwing axes, quickly swapping to a different weapon, adding perks like fire or poison to their weapons to deal extra damage. Enemies can even use the environment and one another against the player. Additionally, like Eivor, their foes also have access to various weapons, so they must be dealt with or approached differently. For example, Thor, the fishmonger, uses a fishing harpoon as his weapon. Be careful, because he knows way more than just hunting fishes. Valhalla will let you play the content as you wish to play. You can focus on Eivor's journey and the relationships that come out of that, or can focus on your settlement. So, the game has ditched the idea of levels. Instead, it has power, which is rooted in the skill set of Eivor. So, in terms of RPG and progression, the game has a giant skill graph. It's a huge skill tree where players can customize the kind of Viking that they want to play as. There are three types of power in the game: Raven, Bear, and Wolf, which focuses on stealth, melee attack, and range attack. Based on the skills you have learned, you gain power. Thanks to the absence of a traditional leveling system, Eivor can one-shot kill virtually any target with the right timing. You will have access to various customization tools in the game, including the ability to customize hair, tattoos, war paint, and gear. There will be many hairstyles and beards in different colors. The gear is broken up into 5 separate pieces, with the hood being one of them. Every piece of gear is unique, and you can use the same equipment from beginning to end if you want to. You can even swap the look of all armors and weapons that you have obtained, and upgrading the gear will also give it new visuals. Valhalla will also allow you to create custom mercenary Vikings to share with other players. You will be able to send your raiders to assist others or recruit your friends, mercenaries, to help in your campaign. Eivor plays a pivotal role in the Assassins and Templars evolutions and will affect these groups. They will not casually be a bystanders as a conflict between the Assassins and the Templars is going on. Assassin's Creed Valhalla's narrative director, Darby McDevitt, has said in an interview with GameSpot that if your idea of an Assassin's Creed game is the lore, and the philosophy, and the historical conflict, then Valhalla is very much your Assassin's Creed game. Everything done over the past dozen games has little feelers and little entry points into this game. It's not an Easter egg or small note in the corner of the map. The world and the narrative of Valhalla have been designed so that everything connects. So, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is not only the continuation of the Odyssey storyline, it's a good capper for what has come so far.